Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I hope I'm in the middle of the screen, child. I feel like I haven't done this in a while, but happy Tuesday to all of the house guests out here. If you are in the chat, please let me know if you can hear me. Hunty, because y'all know I don't want to be on here for 20 minutes talking and then the thing is on mute. Okay, that's not okay. So, happy Tuesday. I'm really excited to be back. Of course, I had to take a couple of days off, 4 or 5 days off, because I went to Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, for my 26th birthday, and I had a blast. So, I apologize for not coming on live on Sunday, but I couldn't do it. Okay, I could not do it. I was too lit off the cocktails. Okay, the resort we went to, they were giving us what was it? Like you get 2 cocktails for the price of one. And honey, I was racking them up. Okay, they gave me 3. Then the other room I booked for my friends. They had 3 cars. They wasn't drinking. I was drinking. Okay. Y'all know THC and marijuana and stuff is legal in Nevada. So yeah. We was doing a lot, honey. Gambling. Okay, tell me why at one of the casinos they had a whole Britney Spears slot machine. So y'all know I was like, ooh, I like this. I like this. So I put my little $40 in there and lost it in about 10 minutes or so. You know, not a good money move. I was not making good money moves. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Because who's just giving away $20 bills for a damn Cracker Jack adult machine? Anyways, thank you guys for all of the birthday wishes. I really, really do appreciate it. Today on the show, I wanted to go ahead and talk about Kandi and the Gang, honey, because I actually like the show. I actually liked the show. Thank you so much, Tyron Williams, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. He says, "Happy birthday." Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate that. Y'all, Kandi and the Gang. So I watched it this morning. I watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on the plane coming back. I watched Kandi and the Gang when I woke up this morning. It was really good. Both shows were really good. If you want to tune in for the Salt Lake City tea, I'm gonna do a video on that in a couple of more hours. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But Kandi and the Gang, I thought was really interesting. Like it was better than what I expected. It was giving us drama. It was very hood. Okay. It was really hood, but I loved it. I love all of the personalities. I thought Kandi and her family were great. The employees, like everybody was good. I really did like the show. How did y'all feel? Okay, we have to rate the show from 1 to 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a poll. Go ahead and put your numbers in 1 to 10 and let's see how y'all like the show. Because honestly, I think I'm going to recap every episode. I'm pretty sure I am. Okay, because we recapped every episode of Porsha's Family Matters. I think we recapped every episode. I'm not sure. But everybody had so much to say about Porsha's Family Matters, and they dragged it and dragged it and dragged it. And honey, even Kandi said that the show was great. Did she not? Can we pull that clip up? But because y'all dragged Porsha's show, y'all know we gotta go ahead and drag Kandi's show. And I know what y'all are gonna say. Y'all gonna be like, it's not the same, no. Kandi not on camera acting a fool. Okay, and her bartender is on camera acting a fool, so we're gonna talk about it. She ain't got no generator up there on Peter Street, so we're gonna talk about it. What else is going on? You got the general manager trying to mess with the bartender. We're gonna talk about it. We got Drika in the front of the restaurant being rude to all the guests, the customers. We're gonna get into some things. Okay, so Kandi may not be acting a fool on camera, but the people helping her make a little bit of a coin down there at the OLG, they're acting a fool.
Kandi.
Kandi, congrats on another success.
Oh, what's the second part of the question?
Simon.
Oh, I might get in trouble with this answer.
Shady.
But first, it was good TV. And
wait,
really
let me go back.
Show, because I mean, it was good TV. And I
what?
watched every episode. Okay.
Period.
I watched every episode. Do I think that you moved on quickly?
Did y'all hear that? I know you heard that. I know you can hear on this Tuesday afternoon. Kandi said that Porsha's show was great TV. Kandi ain't never lied, at least in this instance. She said Porsha's Family Matters was great TV and she watched every episode. And that is very apparent that a lot of y'all at home were watching every single episode, and it looked like y'all skipped out on Kandi and Gang. Y'all tuned in for Porsha's Family Matters, but y'all skipped out on Kandi and the Gang. And I just have one question. Why is that? Why is that? Can we talk about it real quick? Can we just get into the tea real quick? Because this is why y'all came here for. Now, I love Kandi. Kandi, shouted me out on her YouTube channel and on her Instagram, and I really do appreciate that. And I F's with Jamie and the whole staff. But y'all know I gotta be a little petty. Okay, y'all know I have to be a little petty and a little shady at the situation. Because what I've learned, I learned this new term. I am considered earned media, which means I'm talking about this show for free. So if I'm gonna promote Bravo and their shows for free, I'm gonna really give you my real opinions. This comes from TV Deets, right? And they said ratings for Kandi and the Gang. Season 1, Episode 1, a .12 in the demo. 491,000 total viewers for the premiere episode. The caption says that for comparison's sake, this is much lower than Porsha Williams spinoff, #Porsha's Family Matters, which earned a .22 in the demo. And 869,000 viewers when it premiered back in November of 2021. Now, y'all, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. How Nicki Minaj said, did I lie? Did I lie? The numbers don't lie. Now, in Kandi's defense, they gave Porsha's show a little bit of a cushion because it wasn't really a standalone spinoff. It was kind of like a mini series / special that had Real Housewives of Atlanta in the title, right? So it was called Real Housewives of Atlanta: Porsha's Family Matters. And so I think a lot of her viewership came from the DVR numbers for people who already have the Real Housewives of Atlanta ready and queued up to be recorded every Sunday night, right? So they gave Porsha a cushion. Meanwhile, Kandi's show, I believe, is standing on its own, if I'm not mistaken. So in Kandi's defense, this is almost like a brand new show. Porsha's was like piggybacking off of the Housewives. This is completely like brand new. So 491,000, that's not the worst, but it's far from the best. And I feel like if people really give it a chance, because I do think that the show is good, then I think it'll do fine. Okay, but y'all gotta watch. I mean, y'all was hating on Porsha so bad. Y'all said that this is terrible for her career. Y'all said that Andy Cohen was gonna fire sis. Y'all said all of this stuff, but yet y'all still watched, right? So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead, tune in on Sunday nights and watch Kandi's show. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like, can we support the sister? Thank you so much, Crystal, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. She says it looked like it was going to be a welcome to Sweetie Pie, so I was waiting for your review. Well, I got you. I think we have another one. Thank you so much, Black Beauty 60, for the super chat. She says Kandi spinoff was ghetto AF. Kenya Moore moved quickly too. Married in 6 months. Very true. Very true. The only difference is that, Mark was very much so single. I think in Porsha's case, not only did you move into an engagement really fast, but, the man was just straight off the press. Okay? Like, can he be divorced for a couple of months before y'all just go to Africa and have your 3 weddings? That's all I'm saying. Like, who gets engaged to a married man? Porsha, what is you doing? Anyways, but yeah, that show is Kandi show. Porsha's show was ghetto, but Kandi show is even more ghetto. And you can really tell that both Porsha and Kandi are born and raised in Atlanta. It's just hood. Ooh, that thing was so hood. Like that little backyard barbecue they had with the hamburgers and I was like, this is some hood shit. Okay. Thank you so much, Jaquez. I really hope I'm saying that right. Right. Whenever God wants me to be, I love that name. Happy birthday, Aaron. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So let me get into the tea. Okay. Okay, so some of y'all saying that the show was a 7. Somebody said it was a 3. Tara said a 10 out of 10 must recommend. Scotty by Nature is in the chat. He said 7. Boss Keon, the executive producer, says 6. Okay. So mixed reviews. Rob J in the city said 7.5. All right, mixed reviews. Okay, y'all, listen. Listen. Let's see. Let me pull up my notes, y'all. Okay, so first off, I guess the premise of the show is that the general managers have been inconsistent. They really don't have a general manager, if I'm not mistaken. Kandi and Todd aren't really there. They're too busy with the dungeon tour. You know, Kandi was too busy last year going to South Carolina, bringing in Bolo. He was cobbling everybody's peaches and whatnot. You know, Kandi has been doing her other stuff on the shy, so she don't have time to be down there at the old lady gang trying to make sure that it's a, tight running ship like the people down there at Below Deck, right? They need Bravo OG Tabitha to come into that damn restaurant. Y'all know how Tabitha used to go into the hair salons and fix it up. They need somebody to go in there and fix the shit up because, I mean, the old lady gang is just, it's tired. It's tired. And we know that they had the failed health inspections. They kept getting the C's. I believe one article on the Atlanta Journal-Constitution said something about pink, a slimy pink substance on the freezers. Was it the same slimy substance that was coming down Kenya Moore's house? I mean, I'm just asking. So the premise is the restaurant is going down. It's going downhill really fast, and we need some help to revive it. And also the pandemic too, it probably slowed down a lot of the business. They weren't allowed to have events and parties like that. So y'all get that, right? Okay, so you have the operations director, Philip. Can I just say that Philip is kind of fine? Okay, Apollo, he kind of fine. Philip is fine, and we need to do some investigations. Does Philip like boys? Does Philip like boys? Because that man, beautiful skin. I love a man that keeps a nice, crisp, gorgeous hairline. I mean, the body was bodying. I mean, Philip is kind of like a no nonsense. You know, I'm coming in, I'm doing my job. We need to get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not used to dealing with Kandi. I'm not used to being in the hood, but I love what she's doing for the Black community. She's employing the people in Atlanta, child. So I'm going to be here and I'm going to try to make it work. So he's the operations director and he's coming in and he wants to get it together. He's the Tabitha of the show, right? Then you have the hostess, Chandrika. Y'all, I don't like Chandrika. I'm not a fan of Chandrika, like, at all. What kind of hostess be having an attitude? Like, when I walk into a restaurant and you have an attitude and you just going about your business the way you going about it, it's a turn off. It's a turn off. If the hostess has a bad attitude, then we know the restaurant is going to have bad food. Right? That's such a turn off. You are the first impression. Okay? You giving us the first impression. So you got to come better with it, Chandrika. Scotty by Nature said Philip is hotter than Apollo. I mean, I don't know, y'all. That's a hard one. I mean, Apollo is definitely giving me what, he's that masculine, like very aggressive energy that I personally like. And Philip is more like, he's more tamed, a little bit more reserved. You know what I'm saying? He seems like very respectable. He's about his business. Apollo seemed like he about the bullshit. Philip seemed like he about his business. I like both. I like a mix of both. Okay? They could both get it. Period. All right, so moving on. Yeah, I don't like Chandrika. Like, baby, you got an attitude. You need to go on somewhere with that. Philip came into the room and was like, I'm here. This is a failing restaurant. I'm sick of reading in the papers that we're getting a seat inspection, so we really need to get our shit together. And Chandrika, we've seen on the Yelp reviews that people have been complaining about you. So we need to fix that. Candy's in the confessional like, oh, well, yeah, they be complaining about her on the Google reviews, but she's so loyal to us. She's an OG, right? She's been with us since the beginning. Kandi, you and Nene, when is y'all gonna learn? Like the Yelp reviews, the Google reviews, the TikTok reviews, they are eating your ass up on the internet. Get rid of that girl. Okay. I don't want to see a black woman out of a job, but get rid of Drika. Right. And then what you call it? Fine ass Philip had to send Drika home because she caught an attitude talking about who does he think he is? He just can't come in here and start telling us what to do and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, girl, you are a hostess. You are a staff member. You are an employee. You really do not get a say. And if you have a problem, go talk to the manager after your shift end, okay? Anyways, yeah, I don't like Drika. Then we have Dominique. She is the bartender. You know, she's a dancer. She danced for Megan Thee Stallion and whatnot. How do I feel about her? She's cool and whatnot. Kandi has said something in the confessional talking about the only thing I don't like about Dominique is the fact that her dancing comes first and OLG comes second. And I'm like, Kandi, really? Is you giving her benefits? I mean, does she work full time? Are you paying her a living wage? Because last time I checked, the rent prices and the wages don't add up, right? Don't y'all pay the bartenders like $2 an hour or some shit like that? Ain't that legal to be working for a company and they can pay you $2 an hour? Don't she work for tips? No, if I'm working for tips and I don't have no real salary, this job is gonna come secondary to anything in my life. Like, and Kandi just needs to understand that. That's probably why Drika act the way she do, because she's not getting paid enough. One rule about business: if you pay your peoples, oh, they're gonna be on their P's and Q's. They're gonna be on their P's and Q's, but you're not paying the people. Okay? And that's not just Kandi. That's a lot of these places of business. Y'all need to pay y'all employees. That's the reason why they're showing up to work late, because it's not worth it. The $2.50 is not worth it. Anyways, then you have Brandon. He's the manager. He's really not that great of a job, or not. He doesn't do that great of a job. He wants to flirt with Dominique. He wants to, be with her and take her out on dates, and we gonna see them canoodling and making out in the kitchen in the back with the slimy pink stuff on the freezers. Yeah, he's not that great of a manager so far. He seems like he wants to be everybody's friend. And the thing about managing a staff, half of the staff is going to love you and majority of the staff is going to hate you, and you have to be okay with being hated. You have to stop being everybody's friend. It is what it is. They're going to run all over you, and they do, right? Not saying that you should be one of those managers where, you're a tyrant, you don't listen to the staff. You got to listen to your staff, and you have to have some sort of rapport. But you're not there to be their friends, and you're not there to fuck Dominique. Okay? Brandon, get it together or forget it forever. Okay, so who we got? Then we got the old ladies, Aunt Bertha, Aunt Nora, Mama Joyce. I absolutely love them. I wish they would leave Aunt Bertha alone. She wants nothing to do with this. She's tired. Yeah, she's tired. Like, I'm gonna need them, leave Aunt Bertha out of the promotional activities. She's over it. She didn't even want to do the confessionals. They said, oh yeah, y'all gotta come back and do this again. And she said, not again. Okay, not again. I don't want to talk about this again. Anyways, moving right along, we love the aunties. So Torrin is an events planner. He seems really great. I love the fact, and I hate to assume people's sexuality, but it seems like she has a sizable amount of LGBTQ staffers, which I love. I absolutely love that. So yeah, Torrin is the events planner. He seems like he has a great personality. Love him. Let's see. Brian is the ex-bartender, light-skinned guy with the toupee. He's the one that sells the soul food egg rolls. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? He was in the confessional shading the hell out of the OLG food, saying that, yeah, he's ate there before, and the food at OLG is like Patti LaBelle's voice. Sometimes it's a hit, and sometimes it's a miss. And you know what? That is probably the most accurate description of OLG. I've been there a couple of times, and that's pretty spot on. Like sometimes you may go and it may just be great. Other times it's I. Other times it's trash. Like Pat, but I didn't agree with the Patti LaVoice thing. I ain't never heard Patty's voice where it was a miss. So maybe Mariah. Maybe Mariah Carey would have been a better example. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Mariah Carey, she can hit them notes, and then other times it's like, girl, it's not there no more. Y'all remember at the New Year's Eve, like sister couldn't even keep up with the track. All right. So don't do Patti LaBelle like that. Um, we have Rashard. He's the one that dresses up in the suits. He's a hostess, a host. Yep. He's a host at the Blaze Steak and Seafood down there at where is that? Cascade. But I guess he's coming into OLG to teach Drika a couple of things because she's a hot ass mess. And then by the end of the episode, we see that the power goes out because Todd and Kandi are too cheap to install a generator, right? And I guess their excuse is it costs a lot of money. They're going to have to go down there to the city, over there where Andre Dickens just got a job. They're going to have to pay for a permit and do all that stuff. They being lazy. They being too cheap. And Todd said that he's okay with the power going off down there every couple of weeks if it saves him a couple of dollars, right? And Philip's whole thing is, I mean, we need a generator or we need a manual payment system, POS. We need something because if the power is going out and everybody getting hot and everybody leaving, how's we gonna get paid? Okay, we gonna be stuck. We ain't making no money at this point. So yeah, Kandi needs to fix that. She definitely needs to fix the attitudes that Drika got going on. She definitely needs to keep an eye out on Dominique and Brandon. It's just not professional. She got a lot going on. Those failed health inspections, the pink slimy stuff on the freezers. I mean, it's hot in there. The people getting drunk at the work events. Like, it's a lot going on at the OLG. And I understand why they struggle a lot because it is a hot ass mess. But you know what I appreciate about Kandi? I appreciate the fact that she's being real. Like literally within like the first 30 seconds of the show, you know, the producers showed all the articles about the sea health inspections and, you know, about the power outages and this, that, and the third. And I like how Kandi is being transparent about the struggles of owning a restaurant. And she's not trying to fake it like, oh, everything is fine and everything is cool and everything's going off without a hitch. I like the fact that she's being real. That's exactly what I wanted to see out of this show. And that's exactly what she's getting. So if we can just get y'all to tune in on Sundays nights, like how y'all was tuning in to hate watch Porsha, we'll be good. All right. So that was pretty much my review. That was pretty much it. How y'all feeling? Oh, we got another super chat. Okay, hold on. Let me get these super chats together, child. Okay, thank you, Crystal. I wonder how the show will affect people patronizing her restaurant. And happy birthday. Thank you. That is a really great question. I think on one hand, you can have the perspective of this is going to be a bad look. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, I mean, the restaurant looks fun. The employees look fun. The food looks decent. You know what I'm saying? So I think for some people, they're going to look at it and be like, ooh, I want to go there. And then some people are going to be like, looks a mess. I'm not going to go there. So I don't know. It could go either way. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll see by the end of the show. I would definitely go back to OLG, but it's not, I think everybody knows by now, it's really for tourists. Okay. I don't know anybody who lives here that really goes there. Thank you so much, Rob J in the city for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Okay. Now, I will open up the chat line, okay, the interview mode, in case anybody wants to get on camera and give their opinion. If not, then I will read some comments and then get out of y'all's way for today. Okay, let's see. Y'all been typing, child. Okay, JT said, loved Candy's show. It was great seeing a little more unapologetic people of color on Bravo screen. I do agree with that. I love to see the black folk, whether they're ghetto or hood or not, you know what I'm saying? You know, I love it, right? Because that's the reality of the situation. So I love how the show is keeping it real. Angelia says, Candy always turns lemons into lemonade, honey. Minute Maid needs to give her an endorsement. I heard that they're actually working on the lemonade right now. Adriel said, Team 12 forgot to watch Candy's little commercial. They did. Team 12 forgot to watch. Team 55 Cent forgot to watch. Team Porsha showed up. For everybody that like Porsha Family Matters, we watched. We supported because our sis put up that little interview of Mama Joyce dragging Kenya up on her stories and reminded us to watch. So Team Pursuit of Porsha definitely tuned in. Team Twirl, y'all are nowhere to be found. Okay? Nowhere. Let's see. Hazel Moore Taylor, my favorite's in the chat. She says, hey, boo, I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I did. Thank you. I totally agree. The best part of the show was Candy being transparent, and the OLGs were hilarious. They were. Executive producer Boss Keon said she had the bad look before the show, and I expected it to look better on the inside. That was shady as fuck. Not Boss talking about something I expected it to look better on. You know, OLG, it's not fine dining. It's not the most fabulous, you know, ambiance. It's definitely very urban, right? The servers are wearing denim on denim. It's very like around the corner, home cooked, you know, soul food, fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to leave out of there with chicken grease in your beard. Like how Robin and Last Lady was talking about. So, you know, the restaurant, the decor is it's urban. That's all I'll say. It's urban. Yeah. And they could definitely do better when it comes to the cleanliness. That's how you say it, right? They could do better. I remember I went to the one in Camp Creek. I think the cleaning staff, the overnight cleaning staff, missed a day. They skipped a day. But chicken was decent. Chicken was decent. Mac and cheese was cheesy. You know what I mean? You know, the drinks were flowing. The sweet tea was nice. You know, so it's pros and cons. I expected it to look better on the inside. The shade. Thank you so much, Sandy XOXO. She says, happy birthday. Thank you, sweetie. Holly Rock said they going to show Gordon Ramsay saving the restaurant. I mean, hey, they may need. Can Candy afford Gordon Ramsay's consultation? Let's see. Mike said he loved the show despite the ghetto-ness. I like the ghetto-ness. Because if it wasn't ghetto, then what would we, you know, that's what we're tuning in because it's a mess, y'all. Right? We're not tuning in because the restaurant is perfect. We're not tuning in, you know, Vanderpump, she got you know, the decor is everything. All of her you know, her servers, they all have like these cute little uniforms, and she got the fine dining and the champagnes and all of that great stuff. But her shit is still a mess. Okay, her shit is still a mess. It's no better or no worse than Vanderpump and what she got going on out there, okay? It's no worse than Pump. What we talking about? Thank you, Corey. Lover of Life said so many excuses for Kandi, the boss failing the show. Oh, for Kandi, the boss failing show? You're saying that her rating should have been higher? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Well, I'm surprised, but then I'm not surprised. Because I just kind of felt like, and I hate to bring her up again, but I kind of felt like everybody dragged Porsha and everybody just praises Kandi. So I'm confused as to why the People's Champ didn't pull in the ratings. But again, it's a new show. Like most people, they're not going to tune into something like we don't know any of the characters. All we know is the aunties who are not on there as much as the staffers. And we don't really know the staffers like that. So maybe it just takes time for the audience to get to know the new characters, right? So far I like it. Okay, I like Candy Show. I'm gonna be tuning in. It's Quay just said OLG need to consult Robert Irvine to and the guy from Bar Rescue. I don't think I've seen Bar Rescue. What channel that come on? Sierra Content is in the building. They said, well, we're not tuning in, period. Yeah, y'all aren't. Carmen said Gordon Ramsay would tear into that ass and let her embarrassing it is for her to be a celebrity to run your business like this. Davon said it was entertaining for the most part for most of the cast. Woo, woo. Y'all is typing in this chat, honey. Okay, it was entertaining for most of the cast to be new faces. Everyone held their own. It was nice. I thought it was nice. Love Philip's character. I mean, you need a rebel in the group, so Drika is playing her part. Is that the girl who was up there? Remember they were saying on Lipstick Alley how somebody came out and said that they were dealing with sexual harassment. Was it one of the girls who is currently on the show? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about you too? Yeah, but we need a rebel on the show. Dominique is the drunk, the drunk of the group. So she's gonna play her part. You got your gay characters. I love them. It's cute. It's cute. We're gonna tune in. I'm gonna need some drama though. I love drama. I'm gonna need some storylines because so far the only storyline is just the restaurant being a hot ass mess. No real like personal stories yet. So I'm gonna need some personal stories. And we also have the storyline about, Dominique and Brandon trying to hunch in the kitchen. Paul Griffin said, people love Kandi, but they aren't interested in her personal life. Corey said, it's black, but it's so disorganized. Please step it up. It's for TV. I want to go to ATL just for the food, period. Well, girl, if you don't find what you, if you don't like what you see over there at the OLG, you always have Mary Max. Okay. If you want some fried chicken, let's see. And they might have a generator. Love It said, well, I do like Kandi Show and the inside looked just like it was supposed to. Really love the inside and the show. I liked it better than Porsha TV show. Oh, we got Team Kandi in the building. Angelia said, honey, the white folks don't give a F about Kandi Restaurant. That's why the ratings are so low. They don't. Did they give a F about Porsha and Simon though? I'm speaking 66. I love her, y'all. That's one of the things I respect about Kandi is that she always keeps it real. I really like the show. Seemed like we were going to be thoroughly entertained. Porsha. Adriel said, when I saw Porsha trending during Kandi's premiere, I knew it was boring. Porsha was trending. Let's see what they're saying on Twitter. Let's do some investigations real quick. Hold on. What is the people saying? Because y'all know Twitter will give you the raw, like, they're going to tell it like how it is. Right? Let's see. Kandi and the Gang. Let's see. Someone said Tea with Dre. I know them. I think they hosted that little spaces with Miriam Cosby. I don't think Pump Rules and Candy and the Gang should be compared. They both give a different vibe and capture the culture of where they are. Vanderpump Rules is very Cali snooty, while Candy and the Gang gives the Atlanta energy. I mean, I feel like you can. I don't really necessarily agree. I feel like you can compare the two. The story, the premise of the show is basically the same. You have a housewife that's delving off, doing a spinoff, same exact thing about a restaurant and their staff. It's the same premise. So I think you can compare shows that have the same exact premise. Now, what I do agree with is the vibes are different. One is in Atlanta. It's kind of hood. It's a little bit ghetto, but we love to see it. Vanderpump Rules, they're in West Hollywood or something like that. So yeah, different vibes, but I think it is kind of comparable because it's basically the same show. One is just black and hood, and one is white and snooty. Okay, let's see. Let's go to latest. I don't see nobody talking about it. Somebody said, so this is my theory on the ratings. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is not a good lead-in for Candy and the Gang. I think Salt Lake City has lost a significant amount of black viewership, which is the demographic for Candy and the Gang. That's the demographic that they're catering to. So the likelihood of a lot of black people watching the show live is probably slim. That's an interesting take. That makes sense. But still, Candy should be the lead-in for Salt Lake City, right? She's been on Bravo for 11 plus years. She should be the lead-in. But okay. Let's see. Upon all the promo, Kandi and the Gang had low numbers. Even Porsha's premiere had better numbers. Mm.
That Todd set up for him to come. Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
Y'all, Mama Joy's face. That is funny. Look at Mama Joy's face. Okay, let's see. Kandi and the Gang debuts with 470K viewers. Porsha Family Matters, which had Real Housewives of Atlanta in its title, debuted with 869. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't really see people talking about it. Twitter not really sounding off on it. What's going on? Somebody said I forgot the show came on yesterday. Glad I'm watching it now. So maybe the delayed numbers will be better. Maybe it's just the live numbers. You get what I'm saying? I want y'all take on it though. Somebody call in so we can talk about this. I'm going to put this in the chat one more time. This is your last chance, honey, if you want to talk about the premiere episode, child. If not, then we got to go because I got to film my review for the Salt Lake City girls. Y'all tuned in for that. Y'all tuned in for Jenny Wynn and her anti-black ways, but y'all ain't tuned in for the kids at, the gang and stuff. What is it called? The OLG. Kandi is from Atlanta. Atlanta is hood. The restaurant is a tourist stop for people that visit Atlanta. So most people that live in Atlanta don't visit OLG very often. Yeah, that is very true. Executive producer said, Salt Lake had 713 views before this came on. Nobody stayed. Very true. Team Swirl, y'all got Porsha trending again as I type SMH. Andy Cohen piggyback is on black people. Why y'all don't like that man? Ooh, nobody's checking for Kandi. Lola said they aired season 9 so people would not forget the lies that was told about Kandi that Phaedra and Porsha. So people would not forget the lies that was told about Kandi that Faye and Porsha spread it concerning the rape and dungeon allegations. Why must we enter negativity into the chat? Why must we bring that up? What does that have to do? So, okay, they wanted us not to forget the lies that were spread on Kandi. Okay, so maybe they wanted us to feel bad for Kandi so that we would tune into the spinoff. But it didn't work. It didn't work. I recorded it. So my DVR number should be a part of the ratings, but y'all ain't tuned in. Y'all ain't recorded. Y'all not even talking about it on Twitter. When Porsche show was going on, you had all the Twitters was blowing up. Why y'all don't like Kandi? Hey Corey.
Hi.
Hey, how are
How are
you?
you doing?
I'm good. How are
I
you?
know. Oh, am I breaking up?
A little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, I watched this show because I do love Candy, and I love the aunties, the OLG gang, but it's just like, they're kind of slipping off a bit, Auntie Bertha, she's not with it. She really isn't, but she's just there for whatever. And good for her because she's 80 years old and that's keeping her young. That's what I believe. It's keeping her young. But yeah, that hostess girl, she is just so freaking rude.
And I think that's why they have the
She,
bad reviews. One of the reasons.
yeah, you got to get somebody with good customer service. And I'm thinking, what does this woman have on them? Like, why is she able to get away with all that?
She's been loyal.
Yeah, that part. So yeah.
How did you feel about the Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like her. I really don't. And I don't even know her, but just her energy is way off.
Have you been to the OLG?
And I have, and I'm in Seattle, but I'm thinking when I want to travel, but if I want to go there, I'm not going to go there and buy Candy's food. I love Candy and I would love to spend my money with her, but I ain't going there.
You not
If I
going
got to
down there
spend
to
my
the OLG?
hell to the no, no, no. I might just to
Well,
see everybody, but I'll skip out. I'll just come and say hi. Go get to the bar because they say the bar is straight, right? So I'll go to the bar, but the food, I'm good. I'll
you're
go
not.
somewhere else to eat. I ain't spending my
Damn.
money on this shit.
Damn.
That's just me. I'm very frugal.
Well, maybe you can check out the Blaze. It might be a little bit better service, better food, maybe.
Yeah,
It's
I
supposed to
like
be
good
steak and
food.
seafood.
That's why I stick with what I know because when I buy something and I spend a whole bunch of money on something and it don't taste good, I'm like, I
Now
want my
listen,
money back.
would you go to the
I want.
Lenithia?
I heard about that. Her food is good,
Okay.
right?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't been. I haven't been yet, but I want
Oh,
to. I want to
okay.
go.
I heard her food is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do a whole review. I'm gonna do a
Yeah, you should.
mukbang. I'm gonna do a mukbang of Candy's restaurant.
Mm.
I'm gonna bring all
And
the
get
food home,
Lanithia's food.
and I'm gonna do Lenithia's too, so we can really give it
Hmm.
a taste test.
And be honest about it.
I will.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
will.
that's
Can't
what's up.
Candy
Yeah.
be shouting me
Cause ain't
out,
nobody
and
got
I don't
time to be
care.
wasting money on no nasty. Cause I can make my own food at home. I can make my own fish and grits. I can
You
make my own stir fry. I can make my own rolls, fried chicken, all that. And I'll be so
okay?
mad when I go out and spend my money on something,
Mm-hmm.
and it don't taste good. I'm like, God damn it! I could have went to the store and got this shit for $20. I'm spending $50.
Well, you know what's Aunt Bertha recipe?
Okay. All right. Well, good for Aunt Bertha. Just saying.
Shady,
I
shady,
love her.
shady, shady.
No, I love her. I love her, but she ain't even with none of that. She like, give me my money.
Period. Because you know they got a
Period.
stake. They want the restaurant to do good because they got a stake in it. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pay me. Why I gotta do all this extra stuff?
all
I
right.
can dig it.
Well, I
Cause
think yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, because the older you get, the less you be involved with, bull crap, pretty
Hmm.
much.
I
And
think the
that's just
rationale is that, they know the bar really ain't happening like that. They know the food ain't really happening like that. So Candy and Todd just try to
and
come in there with the aunties. So people would be like, oh, well, at least I got a picture
and
with Candy and the gang. The fried chicken wasn't the best, but I got my picture.
that's not how you do business.
It's a
That's not how
marketing
you do business.
strategy.
I guess.
Mm. Well, thank you, Corey. I
It's
appreciate you talking with me.
okay, no problem.
All right. Bye
Have a
bye.
good one. Bye bye.
Scotty.
What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm at work, so I'm not gonna be up here long.
You good?
But can you hear me good?
I can hear you.
Okay, so here's my thing. I'm just gonna be all the way real because you already know that I'm Team Candy, but who really expect the show to have high ratings? Because I never expected it to have anything. Like I never expected it to have high ratings. I always knew that Portia's show would do better than hers from the very beginning.
Oh, and
So
how
I
you
was
figure
not
that?
surprised.
How you
I
figure
was
that?
never surprised. I mean, because let's just be honest. I may not like her like that, but Portia is like the fan favorite outside of Nene. She is the fan favorite. You do have people that like Candy, but Portia is the fan favorite of the show. I ain't gotta like her to admit that.
Mm.
But I never expected Candy to have no views like Portia's show at all. And on top of that, the show ain't doing her no favors either. The same way I said Portia's show wasn't doing her any favors, it definitely ain't doing Candy no favors. If you saw my review, I was dragging her ass
I did
on
not
my
see it. I,
review.
I ain't
So
see it yet. I need to
yeah.
watch it.
So
Why was you dragging it? Because the employees?
it was that, and then it just shows that it doesn't make her look good as a businesswoman. Like how you have a restaurant that don't have no damn generator in there, and then you say that the lights go out in that neighborhood, but you don't have no generator. Like what type of shit is that? Like that don't make no sense to me. You know
Budgeting.
what I'm saying? But you got money though, so why you can't buy no damn generator? That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
well,
You
I
know what
heard
I
that she
mean?
still owe Uncle Sam and them, so maybe she's trying to get that together.
I don't know,
They
but
say
it
she
ain't no good
owed the
look.
government $3,500 or some 35,000, 13 something.
But my thing is this right here. I'm loyal to a fault like she is, but this is business. So it don't matter if a person has been loyal to you and your restaurant for so long.
Hmm.
That's not a reason to keep them. If they're not doing their fucking job, then they need to go on about their business if they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So
I
you
agree.
keeping people around because they loyal to you.
I
Candy, that
agree.
don't make no sense. Like that's making you look
Well,
bad. And then,
now that they have the show, I think the girl gonna be there for even longer because they need storylines.
they need someone that's the villain. They need someone that's gonna keep the drama going and
Right.
someone to stir it all up. And she is that person. So, who knows? Like, of course, I watched the show because I like Candy or whatever. But as far as her having high ratings, I was never expecting that to happen. As much as they call her boring on the Housewives of Atlanta, what made me think they're gonna watch her show?
Aunt Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce ain't enough for nobody to want to tune in.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna be tuning in for Philip.
Let's be. I mean, that's why I'm tuning in. But let's just keep it one. And then when we hung out last month, didn't I tell you I went to the OLG?
Mm-mm. You told me you went to
Okay,
Rowdy
so
Tiger.
yeah, I did go to
You
Rowdy
went
Tiger that
before,
Friday.
the day before,
Yeah, I went to OLG that Thursday. Yeah, I
the
went to
one in
OLG
Atlanta.
that
Oh, you went
Thursday.
to the Camp Creek one.
That's the one I went to.
Okay, give us a review.
So the greens were good. The macaroni was good, and that drink, it was a Tide drink. It said had something to do with Tide. I had that drink. That drink was good, but that chicken was dry as fuck. The fried chicken was fucking dry.
Not dry chicken.
I've had better chicken than that. So when someone asks me, well, what was your experience like at the OLG? I'm like, you can go if you want to.
Okay, what about the service?
Now the service wasn't bad.
Okay.
I actually tipped that guy that gave us our stuff. He was really nice.
The dark skin one?
And no, he was like a lighter skinned guy, like with
Oh,
those
okay.
little with those
Oh, okay.
like the little afro hair.
I know some
He
of
was
them
kind of like,
servers
how you know?
from the streets. Mama Joyce's streets. hmm Okay, how was
Okay.
was it clean in there?
It was clean. I can't
Okay.
say that because I was coming in there looking for it to be nasty as hell due to them damn health reports that I've been seeing, which I talked
Mm.
about those health reports on my channel a couple of days ago. I was waiting to talk about it real bad, but it was clean. I
Okay,
give them that. It was clean.
what time of the day you went?
What time of the day did I go? It was around lunchtime. So it's probably like
Okay.
around 12 or 1 o'clock around that time when I came in there.
Okay. I think I came in there like 3, 4 in the afternoon one time.
It was that bad?
It needed it needed some cleaning. Like the floors. They were not mm-mm. And I don't like
Oh my
that.
God.
And I'm kind of weird about that. I'm the type of person where you sit me in a booth. I hate booths because you have to sit by a wall. And I just feel like the walls and the
Mm-hmm.
windows and the blinds, they be nasty and dusty. It was a little dusty.
Oh,
And
that's
the
not a
food was
good. Oh,
alright.
that's not good.
Huh?
I said that's not a good look. You said it was dusty. Oh,
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
oh God. Oh,
Yeah. But I'm glad it was
I would have
clean when
turned
you
around
went
and walked
there.
out. Listen, I was looking for it to be dirty as hell when I came there, but it wasn't. I could say that. But the food is hit and miss though. Like that ain't nothing
Mm,
that if somebody asked me, when you went to Atlanta, where did you go? OLG wouldn't be something that I list.
got you. Now, why you ain't go to
You
Nene
know,
Lounge?
I wanted to go. I really did, but someone was like, one of my friends was like, "That's way in Duluth. I don't feel like going way out there." So
We should
I
have got
don't
a
know.
ride there, and I'm just now thinking
We
about it.
should have went. We should
Yeah.
have went. But I plan on coming. I should be coming back
Oh,
there. I want to say in April. I want to say
okay.
April. If it's not April, it's probably going to be May. But I am coming back. I
Okay.
mean, I meant to text you and tell you that because we went to Friends and Friends was way too crowded for me, but I still had a good
Mm,
time with you when we went out for drinks. So when I
mm.
do come back, we should just go to the Lenithia. I do want to go and try it
Okay, yeah.
out.
We gonna get us a ride, a
So
Uber, because I'm not driving up there.
yeah.
I'm not driving to Duluth.
Yeah,
No.
none of them wanted to like Jamar was like, I'm not going all the way to Duluth. I'm not going all the way to I'm like, oh my God.
You do hookah? You
I
smoke
do.
hookah? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
We gonna get us a little section and get some hookah. Period.
Okay, that's cool then. Like I'm gonna let you know when I come. Like soon as I buy my ticket, as soon as I buy my ticket, I always text you and say, look, I got my ticket, so I'm coming. So just know that I'm gonna let you know.
All right, I got you.
All right,
All right,
then I just had to
Scotty.
pop on up in here. I'm about to go on back to
Thank
work and stuff.
you. Have a good
So
day. I'm
I
gonna watch
holler
your
at you
review
later.
right after this.
All right then.
All right, bye.
All right.
Y'all. Bless Louise said, you're right. Penny pinching. The forks were not commercial grade. Cheap and Bent went again this year and they served us with plastic forks. Oh, you know what? I think I went to OLG. I went to the Camp Creek one in last January, so like about a year ago. And they were using like plastic stuff too. But I think it was because of COVID. A lot of the restaurants were using like plastic forks and plastic cups and plastic this and that. Yeah, because people were weirded out by the fact that Y'all know they wash the dishes and then you're eating a fork. So people weren't really into that during COVID. So they started serving plastic. And then I think I went again in maybe 6 months or so ago. And I think they had actual dishes. So, hey, Fred. Oh, Fred left, child. Let's see. At the end of the day, no one's opinion matters. She's still making her money. She's still doing her thing regardless. That is somewhat true. That is somewhat true. I think opinions of someone's restaurant does matter. When you're in a customer service based industry, people's reviews and opinions matter. And Candy's opening this conversation up for the masses to see and talk about and have a dialogue about. So she knows that people are going to be talking shit. They was talking shit about the restaurant before the restaurant. They're going to be talking shit, of course, when she displays the restaurant on Bravo for 400,000 of y'all to watch. She already know how the game is played. She know people are gonna be talking shit and be giving their opinions and whatnot. And the restaurant, maybe it's going downhill, but it's still alive. Like it's still there. So I think the restaurant will be just fine after the show too. I mean, I don't know. Cam Creek got them newer suits. They still got it nasty and mm, 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 mm. Someone said I can't wait till y'all go to Nene. I can't wait either. I can't wait. Child. We may have to live stream from the hookah spot, okay? I hate negativity, gay boys, effing haters. Y'all need dick in your mouth. Shut the F up, haters. Oh my goodness. Vulgar. Iris said the hookah will get you right. Y'all know I love a good hookah. That's one thing about me. Okay, living in Atlanta has turned me out when it came to the hookah. Hey, Miss Barbara, you want to be on? Hey.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I was just trying to take the
Oh,
camera off. Wait, let me get myself. I was
oh.
trying to
Okay,
take
okay, boo. Okay, boo. I am speaking 66 agrees that Porsha is the fan favorite. Exactly, boss. Yes, D'Angelo says, I'm a manager at a restaurant and we use plasticware still. Right. No, the table next to me had regular cutlery. I think they just ran. Oh. Or maybe that's what they preferred. Maybe. I'm sure if you I don't know. Y'all don't I ain't never worked in a restaurant. I don't know how that stuff works. AKA Peach Esquire said, Candy will be fine. Her show will pick up. I love Candy, love her. Don't care if I'm the only one watching. She is better than Pursuit. A pass around. Mm. Y'all so mean. Why do y'all hate that girl? Why do y'all hate my girl so much? I need to come on here. I did a book review on Porsha's book and but it was like a 15-20 minute thing. I need to come on here and read it chapter by chapter. So I can educate a lot of y'all on how Porsha is not a pass around. Y'all so rude. But anyways, y'all, okay, so that was pretty much it. That was Kandi and the Gang. I really do appreciate everybody for stopping by and having fun with me on the live. I will be back a little bit later because, of course, we have to go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Honey, Lisa Taco Bell Barlow is the biggest lying housewife of all time. And I don't condone violence, but I really was sitting there waiting for somebody to just shift her wig a little bit. Okay? How Sheree did Kim Zolciak. I just wanted to get her attention, so I just shifted her blonde plastic Party City wig. I was waiting on somebody to do a Porsha versus Kenya moment, a drag session. Okay. How Monique Samuel said, drag queen, drag. Yeah, I was waiting on somebody to drag. But yeah, we gotta go ahead and talk about Salt Lake City. I do want to talk about Cynthia Bailey. I mean, she's back doing a press run. This woman does not sit down. She no longer has that Bravo check anymore and said, I need to get to the bag, sis. Okay, I done lost one big old. I heard she was getting paid $100,000 an episode. Something really, really, really good. So now that she doesn't have that paycheck, Cynthia is being forced to get to the jobs. We got to talk about that. What else did I want to talk about today? If y'all have any suggestions on what you want me to do commentary on, I'm open to that. It was something else, but we'll figure it out. All right. I love you guys. But before we go, wait a minute. We have our sponsor, celestisnest.net. You guys, this is my favorite Black business. Speaking of Black businesses and Kandi and the people, we have to go ahead and support more Black businesses. This is celestisnest.net. They have all of your health and beauty holistic needs on the website, celestisnest.net. This right here is their new product. It is the lemongrass lavender scented body wash. It smells amazing. And once you get out of the shower, you can go ahead and just put on the lemongrass lavender scented body butter. I'm going to put some on right now. You guys know that this is my fave stuff ever. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. A lot of y'all were DMing me talking about oh my God, your skin. Y'all, I wash my face and then I dabble some body butter. It's really not a face product, but I use it on my face. To each their own. But I got a lot of compliments on my skin on my birthday weekend. So I'm just letting y'all know right now, I use this stuff all over. Go ahead, pick it up. They also have the regular bar soaps. This one right here, I think is called Orange Blossom. They have a lemongrass lavender scented bar soap. They have so many scents. Go ahead and check that out. They have the foaming soap for your bathroom or your kitchen, all sorts of stuff. Click the links down below and use my code HOA for some money off. All right. Yes, before you go, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure you have your bell button on so y'all can be notified when we go live and or post the video. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Thank you. Love you. Bye.